Hello and welcome everyone, welcome back to my channel. On this video I'll be doing a recap of the series Altered Carbon, as well as reminding you of some concepts that can be brought to life in the new season. Altered Carbon is set in the year 2384, where humans developed the DHF, Digital Human Fleets, where the pure mind of the body is stored in a stack. A stack is basically a small computer containing a person's digital consciousness and is inserted into the back of the neck when they are a year old. Stacks can be put into new bodies over and over again as long as they are undamaged. If a stack is destroyed, then that means that the person is actually dead. In order to make the story make more sense, we must put this in a chronological order. The main focus will be the trio Reileen, Kishi Kovacs, and Kilchrist Falconer. Takeshi Kovacs and his sister Reileen lived a tough childhood in planet Earth, since their father used to beat their mother and killed her eventually, and used to beat Ray as well, until one day Tak killed him when he was beating his sister, and so both siblings ran away together. Now fast forward, Tak met Yeager and made him join the CTAC, Colonial Tactical Assault Corps. In exchange, they will protect his sister Ray. Fast forward, Tak was on a mission to arrest the Yakuza gang, but he met his sister Ray, who works for the Yakuza, so Ray and Tak teamed up to kill all the Yakuza gang and CTAC, and again run away together to the Harlem's world since they are wanted. Now that's where they go in to meet the Envoys. The Envoys wanted to bring an end to the practice that only allowed immortality to those with enough money. They wanted to instead bring equality to the process of switching sleeves by downloading a code to all stacks called the Yonko. It makes every DHF good for only 100 years, so that humanity could benefit from resleeving but still have an expiration date. This code was developed by the leader of the Envoys, Kilchrist Falconer, which her real name is Nadia Makita, the inventor of the stack technology, who considers herself responsible for the cultural shift toward immortality. But it's not a belief system Ray shares. Ray wanted to live to see 1,000,000 tomorrows and to keep the family together. Following the promise she and Tak made as children, Ray betrayed the Envoys, causing their extinction, since she was offered a great fortune if she can put an end to all the Envoys. Ray and Kilchrist were seen dead by Tak, but the truth is Ray had a backup stack so she can kill the leader of the Envoys. Now after the battle of the uprising, Tak was caught by the CTAC and arrested for his crimes of murder and treason against the Protectorate. 250 years later of being on ice, his consciousness is put into the body of a police officer called Elias Riker. Tak was employed by Lawrence Bancroft to solve his murder. Lawrence Bancroft is one of the oldest living people ever. He is so wealthy, he can even keep his special cortical stack constantly backed up, so even if his stack is damaged, he won't die. On top of this, Bancroft has multiple clones of his original body. While the police told him that he committed suicide, but he refused to believe that story. That's why he hired Tak, since Tak is the last Envoy. But surprise, surprise, Reileen Kawahara, his sister, is behind everything. The murder of Lawrence Bancroft and also bringing him back to life in order to solve the murder of Lawrence Bancroft. Elias Riker, the new body of Tak, was framed for killing a CTAC since he was investigating the mysterious death of Mary Luhenshi, whom her body fell from the sky, and he managed to find her stack that was illegally coded Neo-C, so he cannot bring her back to testify who murdered her in another sleep, since it is against the religion of the Neo-Catholic. Mary Luhenshi used to work at the Head in the Cloud that is owned by Reileen Kawahara. Meth frequented heads in the cloud to satisfy sexual desires, including rape, torture, or pleasure killing of women, men, and even children. The sex workers were led to believe that they would die and be resleeved, but Reileen illegally changes her workers' code to Neo-C so they cannot be spun up after they are murdered. There is a Resolution 653 that is a legal proposition that would change the law to allow murderers victims to be spun up so they can testify against their killers, even if they had Neo-C coded. The Resolution 653 is significant in this series because Reileen takes advantage of the Neo-C clause to get away with murder. During the action of the show, Resolution 653 Let the Dead Speak is moving through the UN court, which is bad news for Ray. This is when her plan to blackmail Lawrence Bancroft comes in. Ray does not have the power to prevent the new 653 law from passing, so Ray arranges for Bancroft to be drugged with a drug called Stallion. that causes the person to become extremely violent, using the help of his wife Miriam Bancroft. When Bancroft killed a young woman, she uses this as a leverage to get him to use his influence to intervene with the passing of the legislation. This is what ignites the action of the series, because he is guilty of murder. Now Bancroft does not want Resolution 653 to pass either, but racked with guilt, he kills himself in order to relieve himself of the memories of the murder. When he is relieved, he is determined that he would never kill himself, and so that when Takeshi Kovacs is brought to life by his sister so she can be reunited with him again. Well, Tech eventually found out the truth of and solved this case thanks to his amazing team, Kristen Ortega, Vernon and Ava Elliott, whom their daughter Lizzie was murdered by Miriam Bancroft, but she was brought to life as a VR form since she was Carrier Lauren's baby. Poe, the artificial intelligence and owner of the Raven Hotel. He was killed at the season finale, yes, but in the trailer of the second season, he is back. And of course, huge appreciation for Miki, not the mouse of course, who helped a lot. Their effort led to kill Reileen Kawahara, arresting Lawrence and Miriam Bancroft for their crimes, and of course, destroying Heads in the Clouds, bringing Riker back again to Kristen, bringing the Elliot family back together. It was a beautiful ending for everyone. Finally, we were left with one important piece of info, which is very important. Kilchrist Falconer is still alive. Before Takeshi Kovacs destroyed the stack of his sister Ray, she told him that I still have a backup stack of Kilchrist Falconer, that I hid it somewhere. We don't know. He does not know. Now this is his new quest, since this will take place in the Harlan's world where they met the Envoys and the uprising battle happened there. I mean, it's gonna be epic. This was everything for the first season. Hope you find this recap helpful. Please share it with your friends, like it, and subscribe to my channel. I'll see you all in another video. Take it easy, family. Peace out.